Hello everyone, this is Charlie from Madigazi Travels. We're doing something a little out of character today. We want to talk about something a little bit more serious. We have a tendency to do really lighthearted, kind of fun videos, but a subject has come up in just our living it full-time in an RV and things like that, and we've heard this topic several times, and it's about the legality of living full-time in an RV. A piece of regulation, HUD, which is Housing and Urban Development Regulation, has come to my attention, and I'll put a link on the bottom to the download of this regulation about how it is not legal to live full-time in your RV. And I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about that. During my research, I just thought of something, and I wanted to kind of tell you guys this story. There was a boy that was born in Hodgenville, Kentucky in 1809. And he was born in a small cabin. It was roughly around 16 foot by 18 foot, which is about 288 square foot. Now this boy eventually grew up to say, and I'll read something for you here. He eventually grew up to say, the legitimate object of government is to do for a community of people whatever they need to have done. And he also said about government that its leading object is to elevate the condition of men, to lift artificial weights from all shoulders, and to clear the paths of laudable pursuit for all, to afford all an unfettered start and a fair chance in the race of life. So this young boy, he grew up to be our self-educated President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Now, in that same city where he was born, it is now illegal for anyone to build a house of the same dimensions, of the same materials, and live in that house. So we have made a person that America has raised up to be called Honest Abe into the same child being born in the same circumstances to be a criminal, to be born to criminal parents, because the dwelling that they live in is not legal. It's not legal size. Now, Raquel and I ran into this in our private lives with our stick and bricks, with the regulations as far as zoning and what can be done and what cannot be done. And so the part of the regulation that was brought to my attention was, and it's not new regulation. So that's something I wanted to say, that this has come up as a topic as being new, but it has brought to my attention that it has been around since the 80s. And it's also in a lot of the RV manuals that the RV is not made to be lived in full time. But I think that we have run into a issue in this country if we have overly regulated all facets of our existence. We say what size house we can live in and how our house needs to look, and things like that. And I think that we should be applauding the people who are living in tiny houses. We should be applauding the people who are RV dwellers, who are trying to lead simpler lives and make the existence better by lessening their global impact. We found that over the past couple decades even, that the impact that we have had on natural resources has been just devastating. And so, if anything, I think the government should be applauding our attempt to live more simply, to try to make sure that we're not using so many resources. And so I wanted to see if anybody out there, maybe you could tell us more about this regulation. And let me see if hang on just a second, I'll see if I have the regulation number. So the regulation, let's see, is FR-5877-P-01, and that's the HUD regulation. So if anybody out there has a background in law, or if anybody knows more details about this regulation, I would love to hear it. And I think that everybody out there that's trying to lead a simpler lifestyle, I applaud you. We really enjoy our lifestyle, and I think that hopefully the government will get behind us and say, this is great, this is what we should do, and not, you got to get bigger, you got to have more government regulation. So just let us know what you think. Leave a comment below. And I'm really happy that we chose this lifestyle, and I applaud you for choosing a different lifestyle to simplify your life, to make things better for everyone and not just for yourself, to be able to lead a lifestyle that more develops personal relationships and family relationships over the accumulation of things. So I hope that you guys continue watching, and we really appreciate all the time that you guys put into our channel and watching us and supporting us, and we always appreciate that. Thank you guys so much.